This, I mean, okay.
You want to use the rack from the other owner? There's multiple ones.
I mean, since the rack, I mean, we can just reuse that rack, right?
Yeah, but leave that one in because that's already hot, and put the next ones on top.
I'm confused.
You take out the what do you call it?
Ah, yes, but we don't need the same.
You put the cookies maybe here. Just let them
Like
cool.
that. Yes, that makes sense.
So, where is everyone? What?
Nothing. I still we have to make a mixer, like hand mixer or something.
Yeah, we do.
A whisk, you mean?
This?
A whisk? Or what do you consider a hand mixer?
No, the thing.
Oh, like it. Oh, yes. Oh, right. I see.
You're making cream sugar.
Hand
We're
mixer.
making
Oh,
cream
más botella.
With sugar.
with sugar.
The temptation of where's my coffee gone?
Oh,
Is that my coffee that you've stolen?
There was no coffee
Coffee
anymore.
stealing.
That's a fresh one now.
Yeah,
think-
no.
I think-
I poured some of that out,
Okay.
and then Kachel just takes my coffee.
You get,
Well, I'm going to get more
yeah,
milk.
because Carol has one over there already.
Yes. Oh, sorry.
It's the angry coffee.
The angry. Oh yes, the angry coffee. Yes.
Yes, well.
I
Coffee
always see the cake and the cookies, and I should really stop.
It's all the food we're going to have left by tomorrow.
I need to stop eating.
Since the beef is gone, the chicken is gone.
We have sugar.
That's sausage.
Carl's enemy.
Just for
Oh
fun.
yes, we need to do that.
Wait, you didn't start the timer. You started the stopwatch.
Tonight or tomorrow night? After dinner tonight? What is for dinner tonight? Oh, we're cooking the ham.
Yeah, you're asking that question.
Do you want me to take them out?
There's no ham.
Not yet. But you've opened it.
What? No, but
Is it too cold in the room? You want to heat up the room?
What?
You want to heat up the room? It's too cold.
No, I already turned it off. You do that. Okay. If you take it out
Okay, so the kitchen is not currently available and we still need to do the workshop.
Okay, this makes sense.
Let's put the ham in, then do the
A little
workshop.
bit. Sort of makes sense.
Okay,
Put the ham in and then the workshop.
Yeah.
okay.
Why is he so surprised? You let Stefan in charge of the cooking. I didn't let anyone do. You did.
How could you leave Stefan in charge?
I didn't make the decision.
We forgot there's lots of biscuits in here too.
Yes.
Oh,
There's all kinds of
A
stuff
fruit
in here.
slab.
potato.
Oh,
my
we
God.
completely forgot about the fruit slab.
Mince pies. That's
Where did
what.
the minced pies coming from?
What?
Did we buy the minced pies?
Yes, obviously.
I don't.
Why?
Jesus, that's why Teen was saying we have a lot of potatoes.
Now the fruit slab I understand. I was told by a reputable source couple that this is Irish.
It is.
Which one?
Fruit slab.
And I guess the minced pies are also Irish, but still.
Yes. Okay, let's get the beef, no, the
ham.
ham on and the workshop on.
So who's taking care of the ham? Who's taking care of the workshop?
You.
Both. I have no problem just throwing a ham in the oven. Does a ham have to be steeped? Or is it an ovenable ham?
It's behind you in that fridge.
Couple, you are not blinking.
What do you need?
10-15 minutes.
You are not
Oh,
blinking.
sorry.
We're
thinking that.
people will want
Yeah,
to
now
enjoy
we're
the
not.
workshop
Are still not
but
playing.
you do you.
Oh,
now
no,
you're
no,
having
no,
it.
okay.
I don't know where it's saying.
Yes, both of these things are true at the same time. You
Did
see
you
the
go get
problem?
your coffee?
Okay.
And when is the workshop
We
starting?
finish at 4.
Yes.
Now.
Okay, I send last email that I come to cook
Yes.
and workshop is somehow happening.
Workshop
You're
is
gonna be
also-
shouting from this side.
You're supposed to be both.
Okay.
Amazingly confusing meeting.
It's quantum, David, quantum.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Right.
we don't
Stefan, you're also
look
not
at you
playing.
so then you can stay where you are.
Right. Philip Gammer.
Yes.
So I would
Nice
just
over there.
have,
Don't take a dirty one.
I would just have put this on here.
Yes. I might have to give it a wash first though.
Yes, I'm currently giving this a wash because after grilling the sausages, this has not been washed.
Cứ để lại nha.
Somebody with a good nose?
Not me.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not that bad. It's not.
where do you want
It's
that
okay,
bad?
better. I'm not that bad.
Over there. When you are done, I'm going to give this a quick
How
wash.
strongly should it be bubbling? Not this one.
And I still didn't get around to make the last
yeah.
batch of cookies, so this will have to do after dinner.
And we can eat them on the trip home as well.
You were worried about breakfast, so
You want a thicker?
I'm okay with cornflakes. And we have,
there's not enough cornflake for coffee.
bagels. We've got probably gone off salmon.
No, the salmon
There's
will be
egg in
fine
this,
in the
right?
vacuum
So maybe if
seal.
you like heat it a bit more, it will get thicker.
So, in 30 grams of cornflakes, there are 2.4 grams of sugar.
How big is the average serving?
30 grams is, I don't know.
Couple, should you be holding that ham with a knife? Especially a knife facing upward, so that when the fork eventually slips off, or the ham, you will jerk your hand upwards, plunging the knife into your face. Hopefully not.
That should be avoided.
Yes.
Right, let's cook the ham. Yes. Like this.
Ready?
Put this on here. Now the question is, do we want to season this already?
With what can we season it?
Let's see what
Chili
season-
powder.
let's see what seasonings we have.
Olive oil.
I'm sure there's some
Olive
herbs.
oil.
Do you want to put in the next or not
I'm
yet?
sure there's some herbs that would go well
Chili.
with.
There's only oregano.
Soy sauce.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Oyster.
Oh, no.
Actually,
Chili powder.
how about a honey glaze?
Yes. We have honey and we have soy sauce.
Yes, we have honey glaze. There, actually, a bit of chili would go well with this.
Honey is something, yeah.
Ooh,
Yes.
rub it with chili.
Yes.
Yeah.
Chili
Yes.
honey.
Yeah,
A bit of
chili.
salt.
Chili flakes.
Yeah,
Chili
chili,
honey,
flakes.
just
Chili flakes.
Pepper.
What is this?
Salt.
Salt.
That's the one that says pepper is.
Did they
The one
turn into
that
that?
says- Okay.
Yes.
Ooh, this is
Hot
a,
is hot.
I see you used to play
a
flour.
small bowl. A small bowl. Do we have small bowls? Do we only
How
have-
small?
This is a bit. Yeah. Is there something
Small?
smaller than that?
Smaller than this?
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
I mean, at that point, I think you're talking about a cup.
Yeah, but the cup is too deep.
Oh. Egg holder.
That's fine. Honey. Garlic. Arbitrary quantity. Not sure. Soy sauce. Salt.
Yeah, I guess that was more. There's another.
Chili.
Chili.
Yeah. Like it.
Chili flakes.
Yeah.
This is more finer, probably.
Oh, but this is not even open.
Yeah, I guess that was all that's somehow useful. There's oregano, rosemary.
Rosemary? I'm not sure. Where did the brush end up? Ah, here it is. Here it is. Everybody smile. Yay! Smile. Woo.
What time are you leaving us? 7:30 from Lisbon. Latest. So I need to be here around 7:20.
Okay, I'm not sure the one that was started, because that should be up there. But they bought another one yesterday, right? Where is that? I think I have another one. Because I don't find the other one. There should be some left. But
Shall we? Yes, let's remove this.
it's very much back there. I'm not sure I get it. Let me see. I'm not sure how it got back there.
What? This
There's
is
a lot of
just
cable,
one
no
of
wires.
We had several cables for. This is not currently in use.
But it might end very soon. That, and then you can use that one.
So you'll leave at what, 7 o'clock?
And also just do like this, alright? So more surface area.
Okay.
We're waiting for the look.
Let him know that my boss will get paid. That's what they don't.
Do you have any micro USB cable
Micro
for
USB.
charging the phone for Fitbit?
Well, there was a phone. There was a cable with a phone.
No, I don't.
If it's not with the phone, it might be in the box with the.
It's run out factory.
Yes. Why? Yeah. Why was it even separated from its cable? It came with the cable.
Cal just give me the phone.
It came with the cable in the box. Can you check the box?
The box?
Yes. Should be underneath the clock.
What was it getting blamed for?
Alright, giving him the phone, not the cable. Not with the cable.
That is Stairway to Heaven.
Still trying to do. Yes. Are we doing after?
You have to have a quiz
When are we doing it?
after the workshop.
Okay.
They'll probably just ask you first.
After dinner.
You do it by dinner, so we can have the workshop. Workshops on the day. I'll finish off the last.
It's very easy.
Are you saying I'm so stupid?
I saw you last night.
Yeah. Do we have ice and sugar?
We might be out.
Okay, it's okay.
There was some sugar left, but I'm not sure what kind of sugar there was.
There was caster sugar.
Ah, yeah, caster sugar. Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
you've opened up the ham.
Yes, more surface area. Also, I didn't know how heat stable this finding materials.
The loser has to buy Colin Guinness, exactly. Oh. I didn't lose my copy.
What happened to the workshop time, eh?
The ham is being.
We're waiting for people to come. Workshop will start.
What sign language are you?
Eat them. Tasty.
Eat them. Is that a threat?
Okay, Dublin rules, let's go.
So it's a poker workshop.
Well, people collectively will have spent more time on poker than on workshop.
Probably, yeah.
Yes, that's sure. But
Oh, definitely.
can I sit at the head of the table? Yes. Okay. Because then it's easier to deal. Yes. Maybe.
Okay, so this is very improvised on place, but could be worse.
I mean, there's 4 things in this and much more than this.
Very drippy. Wow.
I will not need one.
So
I'm
I
beyond.
can say the loser of the poker game will clean the oven if you say it's very drippy.
Ah, okay. Jetzt gesagt, oben und unten Luft.
Ja,
Und
ja.
okay. Irgendwie.
My best not to work over. Am I making?
Ja,
I'm not making? I am. Let's go. I'm not going to blocks of cards.
Before and after some minutes.
You just pop into the setting.
Oh, you got bagels as well.
Why are there 4 sets of money?
Können wir zu viel Zeug. Oh, das ist noch Christmas Pudding und Zeug. Das ist also 3 Stück ist viel.
Ja, ja, die Tage Ja, mal schauen, wie die Verkehrslage am Samstag wird, aber ich vermute, wir haben, wenn wir sämtlich gespielt haben, haben wir mehr Zeit, weil dann ist der Flug sicher auch noch später. 12:15.
Oh.
Deswegen 5 wäre der Plan gewesen, ne? Mit der Idee, wir sind um 9 dort. Also ich habe relativ schnell dann einen Anschluss, aber es geht dann um 21, 25 an Grad. Also
Okay.
schauen wir mal.
Okay. Also das heißt via Wien.
Frankfurt.
Via Frankfurt.
Nein, es gibt bei der Lufthansa-Gruppe gibt es irgendwie Dublin sehr wenig, weil offenbar Ryanair das sehr gut abdeckt.
Okay.
Deswegen es gibt nur Frankfurt.
Zürich.
Ja, für Zürich komme ich nicht nach Graz am Wochenende.
Okay.
Und jetzt im Winter sowieso nicht. Ich habe jetzt geschaut für Jänner, weil ich nach Genf muss. Mit irgendwie 13. Jänner oder so irgendwas herum wird der Zürich-Flug noch mehr ausgedünnt und fängt dann erst mit dem Sommerflugplan wieder an.
Okay. Okay. Was fliegt denn da? Austria.
Na, Swiss, also meistens eher Baltic, aber halt mit Benix-Nummer.
Okay. Okay. Operated by. Okay.
Genau, ja. Also früher war es Helvetic, jetzt ist es meistens eher Baltic.
Okay. Ja, Helvetic macht aber eigentlich auch immer noch viel. So,
Ja, ich bin-
City-Hopper-Zeug.
Ja, ich bin letztes Mal über Zürich nach Madrid geflogen und da war Zürich, Madrid. Ja, ich war Helvetic. Ja.
Okay.
Just take a spoon, put down a bit, and then lick the rest off. That's the quicker solution.
Zumindest die Verbindung Zürich-Dublin ist einfach rund ums Jahr. Mindestens 4 Flüge am Tag.
Okay, das ist gut, ja. Aber
Zweimal Süß, zweimal Airlines. Und da sogar 3-mal Süß. 4 Anbieter noch steht.
ja. Na, die Ausbildung kommt noch gar nicht komplett aus. Nachdem ihr jetzt Wien großer Ryanair habt, ist seit Ryanair die Niki übernommen hat.
Ah, okay. Aber das heißt, du kannst auch via Wien. Und dann
Ja, ihr könnt nach Wien fahren und dann mit Ryanair fliegen, ja.
via Wien-Graz gibt es dann City-Hopper-Flüge.
Ja, gibt schon, aber wenn du den Auer-Flug mit dem Ryanair-Flug kombinierst, dann kaufst du ein extra Ticket Wien-Graz. Und das extra Ticket Wien-Graz, ich weiß nicht, wie es jetzt ist, aber früher haben sie sowieso nur Business verkauft. Wenn du nur den nimmst, ohne Anschluss.
Und die sind nicht im gleichen Netzwerk, das ist.
Nein, Ryanair sind überhaupt kein Netzwerk.
Aha. Achso. Wie lange fährt man denn Zug? Wien-Graz?
3 Stunden.
3 Stunden. Ja, geht schon, also.
Ja, geht schon. Kommt drauf an, wenn du einen frühen Flug hast, ist oder spät am Abend, ist
Ja.
natürlich mühsam. Ja, geht schon. Mach ja manchmal, ja.
Wie ist denn da Verbindung? Pünktlich?
Pünktlich, ja.
Immerhin.
Also jetzt dann wieder richtig.
Aber gut, dann musst du trotzdem erst vom Flughafen wieder am Bahnhof kommen. Und,
Nein,
gibt es eine Bahnverbindung?
ja, gibt schon, ja. Aber also normalerweise gibt es schön getaktet. Und jetzt ist das Problem, nachdem die Hälfte dieser Züge oder mehr als die Hälfte dieser Züge von Salzburg kommt und zwischen St. Pölten und Wien die Hochgeschwindigkeitsstrecke im September überflutet wurde
Ja.
und die bis zum Fahrplanwechsel noch außer Betrieb ist.
Fahrplanwechsel ist im Januar?
Nein, Dezember jetzt, Mitte Dezember, ja. Und jetzt gibt es quasi auf der alten Strecke, das dauert noch 3/4 Stunden länger, damit sind die Züge natürlich nicht im Takt.
Ja, okay.
Jetzt ist das also ein bisschen.
Ja. Okay. I see.
We know it's too high. How much is it? No?
Ja.
Und da ist es manchmal zum Beispiel Genf ist es so, ich habe das schon mal dass dann manchmal der Graz-Zürich-Flug teurer ist wie die Umsteigeverbindung.
Mhm. Ja, wie jetzt? Von Graz nach
Von Graz nach Zürich?
über Genf.
Nein, von Graz direkt Flug nach Zürich und dann im Zug weiter nach Genf zu fahren, kostet nur dieser Flug mehr, als wenn ich über Wien oder München nach Genf fliege.
Okay. Es gibt ja auch tatsächlich immer noch Flüge Zürich-Genf.
Ja,
was
gibt's
was
schon,
mir
ja.
komplett
Ja.
sowas lächerliches.
Ja, es ist wie Wien Graz, 3 Stunden ungefähr, nicht?
Ja, vor allem gibt es ja, gut, Österreich ist ja zumindest noch, kriegst noch weitere Strecken hin. Ja, da verstehe ich noch, dass es Inlandflüge gibt. Aber gut, Zürich-Genf ist gerade noch die längste Strecke, wo man noch irgendwie theoretisch was tut. Es ist so unsinnig, weil es ist ja nicht nur so, dass es eine direkte Zugverbindung gibt von Zürich Bahnhof nach Zürich Hauptbahnhof nach Genf Bahnhof. Nee, der Zug fährt ja von Flughafen zu Flughafen.
Genf fahren alle im Flughafen durch, ja.
Genau.
Ja.
Und der Zug, der von Zürich nach Genf fährt, fährt immer
Ja,
zum
ist so.
Flughafen in Zürich.
Ja.
Also es ist, warum gibt es die Flugverbindung? Aber anscheinend ist genug Bedarf da. Das
Ja.
ist, früher sind ja auch mal noch Zürich-Basel geflogen.
Mhm.
Das ist eine Stunde mit dem Zug.
Ja. Ja, früher Linz-Wien gab es früher, aber seit die Hochgeschwindigkeitsstrecke ist, gibt es das nicht mehr.
Gut, in Basel haben sie ja immer noch nicht geschafft, den Flughafen an die Bahn anzubinden. Langsam tut sich jetzt da was. Es könnte sein, dass vielleicht irgendwas bis 2030 steht das da vielleicht.
Die sind Graz noch viel besser. Die neue Hochgeschwindigkeitsstrecke nach Klagenfurt führt ist unter der Landesstraße, die vor dem Flughafen vorbeiläuft. Und der Tunnel ist breit genug schon, weil man dort einmal eine Haltestelle bauen könnte, aber es gibt eine Teilorganisation der Bahn, die für Hochgeschwindigkeitsstrecken zuständig ist, die sagt, ja, betrifft uns ja nicht. Das Land sagt, nein, betrifft uns auch nicht, das ist ja eine Hochgeschwindigkeitsstrecke und sie haben sich auf die Finanzierung nicht einigen können. Das heißt, wenn die Strecke im Dezember 25 in Betrieb geht, wird sie zwar unter dem Flughafen durchfahren, aber
nicht, okay. Gut, das, ja.
Werner, Frage.
ja,
So viel Desinfektionsspray benötigt.
ein Spray nicht, also so ein Handspray habe ich, ja. So habe ich.
Nee, nein, ich weiß nicht, die was du gibt da blöderweise so ein Nagelbett. Und da muss er das abwaschen.
Du kannst schon so ein Desinfektionsgel drauf, es wird ein bisschen brennen, aber es ist.
Ich glaube, es hilft das, ja.
Also.
Das ist so ein Kasper. Oder ist, glaube ich, vielleicht irgendwo ein Erste-Hilfe-Kosten sowas. Ne?
Wo ist der
Das kostet aber noch sein, oder?
Keine Ahnung. Also ein Löschdecken gefunden, aber ja. Wenn es stark brennt. Oh, Klaus,
Ja.
Strom.
Nein.
Ja, was müsst mehr desinfizieren?
Ja, auch.
Ja, ich meine, also wenn ich sonst nichts habe unterwegs, aber Mundwasser oder sowas drauf. Irgendwas, was alkoholhaltig ist oder
Also der Strom funktioniert auf jeden Fall.
Nein, nicht sicher.
Gut, obwohl das ist ja noch nicht mal der übliche. Das ist ja nur der 60.
Das ist nur der 60. Ja, trotzdem, 60% ist Desinfektionsmittel auch schon ganz okay. Weil der bleibt irgendwas?
Ja, ich nehme an, er hat Temperatur.
Ah, okay, ja. Deswegen.
Ich mal davon aus. Ja,
Jennifer never thought about first aid, so I never thought about first aid. Okay, look, let me have a look at my bag upstairs. Wait, let me have a look. What? Who?
No, I have.
Okay, Klaus, only if you take over my hand. It's Tagenford rules.
I cannot play for you.
So. Ja, mein Geschirrspüler aus. Was
Yeah.
Hier wieder kein Platz. Ich meine nicht, dass es unbedingt wegen Kleinen wieder einrahmen, aber da steht auch noch Zeit von Mittag. Das lasse ich dann für wen anderen.
Ja.
Es ist genauso wie Mittag die Gelaufnahme der Gasbehörde, soll der andere machen. Aber es hat sich bis jetzt noch nicht gefunden.
Das ist so ein bisschen das Problem. Das gewisse, ja, ein gewisses Verantwortungsgefühl.
Are you in? Okay.
Yeah.
Ja. Heute wird es wieder spät.
Ja, vor 8, heute Nacht gehen wir nicht essen. Ja, die Glühweintasse für den Kerl. Klaus, die Glühweintasse für den Kerl.
Ja, genau, das passt gut.
Was sagst du?
Ja, ich suche Erste Hilfe.
Nein. Ja, wie gesagt, Desinfektionsmittel kannst du haben.
Ja, also der Stefan macht Aftershave.
Aftershave, Mundwasser, was auch immer du willst. Aber wie gesagt, das ist also ein Handdesinfektionsgel. Also das ist dafür
Schon
gedacht.
eher das genommen als,
Ja.
als
Ja, dann wäre das
Aftershave.
okay, bitte.
Ja.
Okay, das wäre super.
Ja.
Ja.
Okay.
Okay.
Sonst, das mit dem Rum war wirklich kein Witz. Das funktioniert.
Klaus, only if you take over this hand.
No, I'm fine. I get some disinfect from Werner.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. No, it's fine.
okay.
Otherwise we can use some alcohol.
Ja.
Very poorly. The building standards.
I think it was beyond.
Ja, es wird.
Or straw, yeah? Straw. Straw is not.
No, this is the 60%. It's not the 80%.
It's fine. Oh, no, thanks very much. I have these patches, but I just to
Okay.
that's
I think you can use me.
But no, I'm fine. I don't need that. I have them with me. I was just looking for this disinfectant. But thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
So, I think I should start cooking, huh?
So, wer kann jetzt bitte ausbauen? What do you want to start cooking?
Ham
Ham is in the oven.
and potato then,
Potato then.
and then
Ham is honey glazed in the oven. The honey was a bit thin though.
okay, nice.
And it's currently at 120.
120 or 140, what do you think?
Since I have no idea how long enough this is going to take, I just put it on a low heat. We can, if it doesn't, we can up the heat later.
Let me then, I'll actually remove sweater. Hey, this is always hit or miss when you need to.
So, do we want to have peeled potatoes or just
Rusty.
you want roasty?
Aye.
Rusty and ham.
What is
We
roasty?
can do roasty. It's going to take a bit.
What is roasty?
I can show you.
Okay.
How long is the rusty going to take?
An hour?
Hour's fine.
Oh, it's fine.
I mean an hour of work. Nothing is going to be done in an hour because
But we have time.
we can do well. Actually, we don't because there's still a lot of other things on the agenda, but nobody seems to.
Workshop is waiting to start. Let's not do rusty. Let's do workshop. Let's do rusty.
Let's do.
Wait. Oh.
No.
Lasagna.
You would not do roasty with
We
lasagna.
do rusty for breakfast.
What is roasty?
Roasting for breakfast is almost ready.
What is roasty?
It's fried shredded potato.
We don't fry, man.
Not deep fried. Pan fried.
It's potato cake.
It's potato cake.
It's like box tea, man.
Yeah, breakfast.
Box tea,
No,
you know
it's
box
not.
tea?
It's not breakfast.
No, but box tea, you know, like.
I don't know what box tea is.
Box tea on grill.
Potato patty, basically.
What's happening here?
Tahal. Tahal.
Oh, it's not patty. It's not patty.
Tahal, something else.
Yeah.
Oh.
Box tea on the grill, box tea on the pan. If you can't make a box tea, you'll never find a man. That's what this cook kid taught us at Elsinore.
Yes.
We got a TV chef cook. She told me, box tea on the griddle, box tea on the pan. If you can't cook the box tea,
It's not baked.
you'll never find a man.
Probably. So you would ideally parboil the potato,
Okay.
It's not your bad.
and then it's about 15 minutes in the pan.
Okay. Shall
Flip it
we
halfway
start
through.
to get them boiled?
So then, yes. So that the operation would be parboil,
Stefan, you want to do
cool,
something? yes. You can.
peel, shred,
Stefan?
fry.
Yeah.
Let's parboil them now. Let's shred them, fry them in the morning.
No,
It's not breakfast.
no. Let's talk about it now, then we can. Well, breakfast. It's breakfast in some parts of the world.
Roasty is
Either-
not served for breakfast.
Well, you get very similar things for breakfast.
Say what we need to do now.
So if we want to do roasty, then we need to boil the potato. Well, in theory, it's not absolutely necessary. You can also just do it raw. Everything else will take a while.
But it's these things are kind of dense, so I would actually.
Yeah, these ones take ages to
They
cook.
take ages to cook.
Well, they're going to be shredded, so it doesn't. It changes. It changes the cooking.
Yeah, fair enough.
Trust me,
Yes.
yesterday.
But these ones are really dense.
Yeah,
It's a super dense.
but you would only drill them like halfway through,
Yeah,
so the
yeah.
core would still be
Hey,
dense.
go, 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 go.
But it'll help.
Let's see.
So,
But we can start that.
but why are we doing this?
Because people want the roasty.
I think it would. Are we making the ham right?
Yes.
It will go very well with ham.
It would work. Yes. It would go well. We can do. If we go to the Zurich chances, we can at least do Rösti.
Let's boil them. Then we
Papa
can.
was looking forward to Rösti for so
Yeah.
long.
So let's boil them because we can stop the boiling during and cool them down during workshops.
Yes. So then we get a big pot.
Shall I cut the mushrooms so we prepare when
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Let's start preparing. Good idea. This one. There was a trick. Over here and then. This is heating the whole thing, I think.
So since water
I
takes a
guess
while.
you might need to wash the cutting board. Stefan, before you start, you might need to wash the cutting board because nobody washed them after lunch.
I'm not sure we even need cutting boards.
For mushrooms? Yeah,
for mushrooms,
for
yeah.
onions, for garlic, for
Okay.
lots of things. Suppose this is not mine.
This is mine.
Okay, then I'll move it here, hey?
Okay.
Are these things to throw away or?
No. You can still eat them. You don't need to throw them away.
Okay. Not now since Sunday, yeah?
From yesterday.
We should still wash them first, right?
So these, I tried washing them yesterday. Almost. They basically did not change anything. I think they should be washed in the right. Like somehow they're just rough. It's a sturdy Irish type of meat. It's a farmer's potato.
So you know what, Björn? Either we did something wrong, right? But you know why I think we didn't do something right? Because when that lady was preparing box tea,
Yeah.
I am generally good in reproducing recipes, especially when
Right.
somebody shows you. I've never managed to do it with Dutch potato, and then I
Right.
figured out it's totally different potato.
There's some different potatoes. Alright. Yeah, cutting board, Stefan.
So different that it was so different that I kind of couldn't even figure out why it
Yes,
doesn't work.
right.
I have to wash the hands.
There's a sink in the oven
Yeah.
with more
And
normal.
cut me that knife, the one that's next to it.
I will clean you that night. He asked me to cut me that night.
I mean, you know, I will let you give me back the I mean, you should. I'll leave it here in case you change your mind.
So, what did we say about too often washing hands and getting dry? I still support the side of your Finnish favorite.
Yeah. So there's this Ismo guy, this Ismo comedian, talking about living with his girlfriend or wife. And there's very different bathroom ingredients. For him, it's he needs two things: one to wash the teeth and one to wash the balls. And if I run out of one, I can use the other. If it washes the teeth, it will definitely wash the balls. And then he's comparing this to his wife's bathroom ingredients, which are, like
More complicated.
20 or 30 times more. But they all end with very specific. But they all end with moisture. Everything needs to moisturize him. And he says he's surprised. Why don't you take a shower? When I take a shower, I get very moist. You could almost say I'm wet.
People would almost say that I'm wet.
Yeah. And then it says, but then his wife says that but taking a shower makes you dry. And it's a completely foreign concept to him. Anyway, it's a very funny.
No, but he sounds always like I don't know.
Yeah.
I always thought that I'm almost wet.
Yeah. And he has a very nice delivery also.
Yeah. Has this crazy voice like you.
Alright, I guess we should wash this as well.
He has almost crazy voice like you.
So, I have everything for the dishwasher now.
So Christmas, do you want to
Luca?
go?
Luca, brauchst du die noch?
Nee, brauche ich nicht. Dankeschön.
Dankeschön.
Do we want to start this dishwasher?
No, it's still space there, so.
Because it's basically dinner will make it completely full.
Yeah, but I guess several people have coffee now. Maybe we should wait for the smokes as well.
Okay.
Or I don't know. Yeah, maybe until we get to the workshop. It's
As soon as
too
it
late.
gets,
Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
So we can see if there are things that are not in use.
You can have a dishwasher, could it be a better idea?
Yeah, true.
Meaning having 6 ovens and one dishwasher of that size, that like doesn't seem like. It's not even the large
Yeah.
one, it's the small one.
This is also Hotpoint, the brand of the dishwasher, because the fridge over there as well. I said so we shouldn't wonder it didn't cool if it says Hotpoint.
I'm producing a little bit more stuff.
Cool.
See, there's a.
It looks like some brand I've never heard about. Have you heard about it? What point? No.
Doesn't seem to exist in other places.
I had this dishwasher. Just bought Bosch. That's also good.
Well, Bosch is Siemens, Whirlpool, everything.
No, this one that I bought
It's
was.
one brand these days.
Is it?
Yeah.
This might be the last one.
There's a company called Bosch Siemens Hausgeräte, which is various brands.
I bought this one. That one is selected here for here as the best dishwasher in the Netherlands.
This is what I have.
Somehow, by consumer.
Yeah, fine.
These three things.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess we should. Those could go in, but the other side.
Anyway, don't worry.
Pali Corneli Gangsta.
Who's gangster?
Mushroom gangster.
Mushroom gangster. She even talks like a gangster. And Pali Corneli Gangsta.
Do you need to speak in Irish?
Irish.
Irish.
Speak Irish.
Irish. You have to sound like a pirate parrot.
And you change the name to Saoirse.
Going on an exhibition.
Voice count exhibition. Okay. I think we are all Irish now.
There you go.
Oh
Gonna
my
make it
god,
wet?
this sounds like something.
You want to make it wet?
When you are a kid and you don't want to go to school, I think this water sounds like perfectly something, looks like perfectly something that you should do. Not go to school for a month.
Somebody told me never to wash mushrooms with water. Water? Because they suck in the water and then they take much longer to dry out than you. Yeah.
With water, my mother does it, you know how Dragica does it, she fills them. You want to fill each and every of them?
Basically, depends on your trust in the.
Dragica does this, yeah, like she fills them.
Depends on your trust in the the lack of pesticide.
She goes to mountain and gets totally clean. Totally clean.
What?
The cream puffs.
There may be animal that pass there, and normally these kind of classic diseases are kind of usually known, like mouse touches or something like that. Generally super clean, you know. She still cleans. And I'm like, and I buy something in Albertheim
Yeah.
that came from God knows which kind of seller. And,
Right.
but it has all European certificates. That's important. And I somehow trust it to be clean. Goed. Goed, super goed. Alles super goed.
Is there anything I can help you with so you can learn quicker? Or
The asynchronous ones. No. Okay. We technically could do asynchronous interactive. No, I wouldn't.
Well, if somebody wants to do that, they can actually do that. They have to refer to it as asynchronous interactive in their submissions.
Yes, yes. I was thinking something else, but yes.
What this ends up being is a mixture of NTCAO, LSC, with VBS in one big thing.
Let me leave. I'm gonna listen a bit.
Okay, synchronous. Synchronous is going to be interactive at the competition.
I'm gonna come to chop later. So.
The NSAT has already usual. This is basically VBS service.
Yeah, so like BTS groups, right?
Async. That can be interactive or manual.
But it would probably
Better is automatic.
there's someone like directly used to run. But it goes right.
Yes, just first workshop a bit.
You can put it on the
Automatic?
Automatic.
Yeah, that's directly to the laptops. Just we just provide a guide. Yeah, exactly. So why not?
Okay, so interaction happens at the competition. Queries are released at the competition. It's typical VBS style. Queries going to be ad hoc and Q&A.
we can even Winston search.
That's kind of a huge time. We are almost there. Go just a little bit, one step extra with non-item search. Kind of more as a conversation. It is already there, so it will just take reviewing partially more and more information. For an example, like what I'm doing with Randos, for example, it's called information review. This is like mostly text now, but we are trying to use visual. We set there Randos and I have a people that are good benchmarks for this kind of that's called conversational search. And you know, I thought with VBS and output search, that's as close as it gets. It doesn't exist. There are data sets, here and there. So just to give an example. So for example, when you normally start reviewing, maybe you didn't think that way, but it's tough out. You say, for example, I'm looking for a video, houses, for example, and it was your first time seeing how we VBS. But at the same example, it's almost conversational. So Carl said, our famous life blogger was sitting in a chair. It was home of a family member, and I was looking at something on the wall. And people are looking for many things, which are correct, which are not correct. First interaction, relational systems. Then comes additional information that we sometimes keep as example, then you say, oh, it was a painting, and there was something white and red on it. So it's kind of giving you extra, so those were the figures. It could be aliens, or it could be sometimes.
So we did this, yeah.
So that's like people are developing conversational systems.
Okay, we're there already.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I said. Yes, but some queries are not like that. I would just like say when we select the queries actually to be queries that are also compatible with this.
Yeah, like all the line search queries are like that. The LSC non-item search queries are all like that.
Sometimes
They're rotated though. Ad hoc, find as many as we can.
Yes, they have keyword pages.
Yeah, instant search, find the single one, given the X factor.
They are.
No, item search also, not ABS, but because that you don't want to specify precisely, but all non-item search queries are.
But that's already, maybe we just kind of formulate it slightly.
Instant slash non-item.
When advertising.
But then it would, this means we would go for non-item search, not for ad hoc, right?
Yes. This is non-item search. Conversational search is non-item search.
Yes, totally. We were discussing, but at some point we were not really persuaded that it's already conversational.
It's not conversational, because conversation search, in my understanding is, I say something to the system, just not a question back. I say something else, and this is conversation. We can't evaluate it.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing, the
It's
way.
pseudo conversational search.
Yeah, the
One
way.
way conversational search.
It depends what kind of system people develop, and people advertise.
No,
"Hey, this is.
no, you can't, because the query is fixed. So if I ask you, not what was on the picture, but if I ask you what color has the frame.
Yeah, totally. But these are really clarifying kind of further. That's often when they call conversational search in the special type of things.
How this would work is Evangelist runs this as a workshop at ECIR on a daily basis. Evangelist, you run this as a workshop at ECIR. You build conversational search engines for like a thing.
But how is this conversation?
No, you should.
You should. Oh, yeah, totally.
But how is this a conversation if there's only one party to the conversation and the output is fixed?
So how I see it, but maybe it's wrong. We've been developing this kind of we started in 2006, 2007 with Rockio and so on. And we couldn't do better, yeah, you know what I mean? But that was already this primitive conversation with the system, you know, like system gives you something, you label something as positive and negative, you know, like, and then you go back and so on.
Yeah.
So you're conversing with the system in a very primitive way.
But the queries are fixed. They're just revealed over time. The conversation would be, I give you some high level information and then you can ask for more information.
Who's that?
You're out. We have forest cards.
I changed
Yes, we have forest.
Okay, you're a smart person.
Does that mean we don't provide it?
Sometimes.
I endeavor to.
So I think that's a different challenge.
Yeah, I mean, we can do it, but that is a
Depending on first where you take out.
what you can do is like, rather than prepare list hints, prepare, like one page description of the scene that we work with, and then you could have this is a forum for the people asking again.
It's so complicated.
It's complicated to do, yeah, because we've got the interaction service somewhere.
I'm really kind of thinking because, you know what?
It's an ECI workshop.
It's easier.
Or CIR workshop.
And the other thing is, of course, I mean, if you do that based on an LLM, you couldn't ensure that the answers are exactly reproducible if different people.
But this is essentially something that
We use a data set to do these things.
Go to CBR, go to CBR.
Bring the clock to the lady.
This is something I wanted to do as a different type of DDS task for a while. There is essentially that you would go ahead and have a volunteer, show them the target for them, and then they need to say, okay, time to go. I describe, and teams can more or less shout to you. Yeah, but what was this? What was that?
Yeah.
Essentially have an ad hoc conversation for a DDS style setting. This could work.
Yeah.
For something like
we could also
this,
do it here for you.
we could also do it here. I'm a bit
In the first year, you
more
should never be
hesitant.
on works.
Yes, I'm a bit more hesitant for this because if you do it for VBS, for example, or P3C, the possible universe of things is so much larger that it's probably questions that are much more easy to answer quickly. Whereas if somebody goes, yeah, but how exactly was this? And then the person takes a while to answer this.
I like, but it's a conversational challenge rather than a retrieval challenge.
Okay, but-
We're still focused on retrieval
Can
challenges
I
because that's
just
what we know.
kind of try to explain, because I don't know how much I should say because we didn't finish. We just started working on Fondy vision. I can say about it.
Fondy might.
Fondy vision, remember when we started doing why I see it's actually foundation. But it's kind of in development stage, you know, like so. I'm not sure that it works, so I would like so basically this is the general idea. When you formulate information need, and I think that's what we did well with VBS and LC, when you kind of get an information need, you're often not able kind of to formulate it clearly, you know, like or unwilling or so, you want to use as short query as possible and get the relevant result. So we are now kind of developing some agents on both sides, on retrieval and for information need and so on, those sides. But actually, what we have is a user that has information, but is either unwilling or unable to clearly formulate it as very concise and detailed. So the system will retrieve something, and these clarified information that come later on are clear because nobody found the relevant results. So I think this is really good simulation of that information need. And conversely, oh, it's not that. When you provide additional information, hey, just to help you, it's still not that. I mean this. So, at least I see it already as conversation, because you are revealing increasingly more and more specific information.
Not that you're seeing something that the system returns back to you, so it's kind of two-way already. Now we have a log. If it's only one thing.
We are already doing it, because when.
Yeah, but that's, I think, why we argue it's probably not conversational, because it's a one-way. You kind of assume what the next question will be, and you have to answer that one, right?
How many you assume?
Because it's
This
a
one was showing something.
it's a one-way communication, because we have the hints that we give you.
Yeah.
We don't have, you can't ask for anything else. We presume this will be the next thing you ask about, and that's the information we give you.
Yeah, but any benchmark that you make, up to this point, I kind of argue, but up to
I
this
get
point
what
where
you're
we
saying.
stand, we cannot really make totally open-ended, actually, conversation.
Yeah, but it's,
Well, that's the
what
same
Lucas
thing.
says, if it's an interactive and it's the same for all the teams there, we can do it. This was what Lucas
Well,
said.
I think what Stefan is saying is in the IR community now, not really. No, but they do simulate the conversational queries by that kind of an approach, and we just work with the simulation. I think for ECIR, yes, be it either automatic or interactive, and ECIR probably needs an It's not the most exciting concept I've ever used. So, ECIR.
I met you there,
I know.
2010.
In Dublin.
Milton Keynes of all
Oh, yeah, went to Bletchley Park.
The only monument of any significance in that city is a cow in the middle of the city.
Yes, I remember that. Stefan Kruger. Myself and Ludo.
And Susan.
Anyway,
So
we end off conversation.
but I would just like saying how to actually market it to the community, because I don't think lots of people actually realize that this is like previous generation of you know what became conversation.
Okay, but then the conclusion will be, if we want to do that, then we should go with an item search query rather than ad hoc query.
We could have ad hoc as well, but
Well, the question is how many query types, because I would for sure do Q&A, because I think that's the most exciting thing to do on that type of data.
the non-item search and Q&A. Do we need ad hoc?
I think we want ad hoc if you want that kind of the pseudo-conversational.
No,
Because ad hoc
is.
yeah, Amaranth, for instance. Do we care about ad hoc? Every example of Depends on the use case.
Ad hoc is anyway hard to judge, right?
Okay, well, let's dump ad hoc and see how it goes.
Ad hoc would